Hi, this is Tiff Shuttlesworth, President of Northpoint Bible College and Seminary, coming to you with our weekly vision video. There's something on my heart that I want to share with you that I'm concerned about, and I think many of you are concerned as well. And that is, if you're in ministry or you have children that are taking Christian education and so forth, there is great concern everywhere I travel of the rising costs of tuition. I've talked to students and parents and pastors in recent days that have paid and are paying $30,000, $35,000, $40,000 and more per year to attend an accredited Christian college. And not all of those are Bible colleges, but we're getting to the point where we have two major problems. One, many students that want to come to Northpoint face this wall of challenge. How will I ever afford tuition? And our tuition is very close to $20,000, and I have not increased our tuition. I am doing my best to decrease our tuition. And I want to make sure that our founder's original vision, Christine Gibson used to say, no student deemed to be called by God should be turned away because of financial inability. And I strongly believe that and am fighting for that. I have over 50 applications for this fall of students that want to come but face financial hurdles. Will you help me put them into our classrooms? I'm going to do everything in my power to help them. And I've promised them personally. I've sent them emails and videos and challenged them to take a step of faith. But I also promised them that I'm going to secure help. Lost Lamb Association, we have been giving scholarship money away each year to help students that don't have the resources. This year, I've asked the Lord to help us this fall to give the greatest scholarship we've ever given. I'm asking God to help us to give $100,000 to help various students get over that hurdle and by faith come and begin to believe God. And so I'm asking you, will you be a part of that? Will you help us to help these students? Many of you came from places in similar situations, whether it was in business or in education or in family, where you started with little to nothing and you had to trust God. But God has blessed you and God has increased you. Can I challenge you to help me help these students find their way into the ministry? The second problem that we face is if we don't address that problem, we're almost going to cross a line where only the upper middle class and wealthy can go into the ministry. And that certainly is not pleasing in the eyes of God. I'm not going to increase tuition by the grace of God. Schools have been tuition and offering-based income streams. And at Northpoint, we're bypassing that. And we have created 7 streams of revenue to address this problem. They're in their infancy, but God is blessing. But one of those streams of revenue that will be of major impact to help us help these incoming students is scholarship money from people like me and people like you who remember what it's like to take a step of faith and go into ministry. Will you help me? I'm asking 100 of you. Would you consider sending $1,000 in the next 30 to 90 days? Some of you can do 5, 10, 50, 100,000. And I know for many of you that just caused your eyes to roll back in your head. If it did, it's not you. But there are people whom God has blessed. A gentleman just gave a college $1 billion to ensure that students will be able to attend there perpetually at no cost. Well, if the ungodly can do that, then certainly the children of God need to raise their standards. I'm asking you to do that. Let's make sure that every application, every student, all those deemed to be called by God, have a path forward by making a sacrifice. You can go to northpoint.edu, and there are varying ways to give. May God bless you. I look forward to sharing some wonderful reports in the days ahead. as God is doing something new, and we give him all the praise. Until our next video, bye for now.